I'm black, we're breaking free tonight. I'm black, I'm black, walking in the light. Melanated, elevated, truth inside. I'm black. Yeah.
Blanche, did you connect your people?
Oh, shit.
It's okay. We're going to run it back. What's up, everybody? It's Crystal. It's Blanche. We're waiting for Blanche's crew to come on.
I just connected it. I was trying to go live on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Yo, we got a Friday show for y'all. It's going to be fun tonight. Yes. Yesterday, Blanche and I, yeah. We here tonight. We here tonight on a Friday night. We are going to have a good time. Thank you so much. If you are watching on X, if you're watching on Insta, if you are watching on Facebook.
Facebook.
Go ahead and subscribe.
Yeah.
And we're gonna run that. We gotta run it back because I want everybody to hear it. What is up? Hold on, who's here? Hey, Naomi Brown, what's up, girly? Y'all, if you want to leave a comment, we do read our comments. We'll shout you guys out. Please subscribe, click the notifications so you know when we come on. And I'll run it back one more time.
We stepping out the dark into the light. No more blind, now we see what's right. I'm not black, I'm free. I'm black, we're breaking free tonight. I'm black, I'm black, walking in the light. Melanated, elevated, truth inside. I'm black.
All right, that's what we doing today. You guys, thank you so much again for watching. Blanche, we got a good show for you guys tonight. We got a couple of clips that we're going to go through. Black people have problems, Blanche. Black people have problems. If you guys...
And most of the problems are self-inflicted. Most of them are self-inflicted.
Something's seriously wrong with Black people. This whole graduation season, this whole prom season, Blanche. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed.
You see, the problem, the graduation and prom season wouldn't be bad if they could read and write and do math on grade level. That's the issue. Like, the issue is not them celebrating. It's not them enjoying themselves. It's the fact that I know out of all of those students, the majority of them cannot read, write, or do math on grade level. So as a person that was in education, I actually get upset when I know you're dancing across the stage and you really can't even read what's on your diploma. It just upsets me because I know you can't read, write, or do math on grade level. I just know you can't. And the prom thing too. Your parents spend all this money investing in all this stuff. And I know at the end of the day that you cannot read or write or do math on grade level. To me, that's a problem. Like, to me, I would be ashamed to do it. I would be ashamed to dance. I would be ashamed to go to, if I could not read, think about this, reading and writing and doing math on grade level. You're not overachieving. You're on your grade level. You're meeting the bare minimum requirement. Imagine you can't do that, but you have the audacity to dance and pull on a spectacle for prom. It's just unacceptable.
Yeah. Like, you guys, I'm sorry. Like, when I sit here and I watch this, y'all are mad at us, right? Y'all are mad at me and Blanche. Not y'all crew. The world is mad at me and Blanche, but who wants to be associated with people who cannot even act and function in normal society? Like, they just break out doing silly looking, these people should be shamed, you guys. So we're gonna look at it together. You guys, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say besides Black people have problems. If you are watching and you haven't already subscribed to our Unblacked YouTube channel, please. And if you're watching on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe also to Blanche. Blanche, you want to say your handle for the people?
Well, yeah. First, we need you all to subscribe to the Unblack official YouTube
Yep.
channel first. That's the first and foremost. So, and then you can go to mine, which is He Is Blanchard on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter, and Free Blanche on TikTok and Rumble. But before that, go subscribe to the Unblack official YouTube channel.
Yes, I see a couple people watching from there. So thank you. Thank you guys. If you're not already watching, please go subscribe to Unblack channel. We are really trying to grow this channel and grow this movement, you guys. We are stepping out of the dark. Like, you know, it's so funny. I was sitting there watching, shall remain nameless, but they were talking about there's got to be something to the fact that you're calling yourself Black and everything that you do is dark and and just disturbing and crazy. There's got to be something to that, Blanche.
That's where the cognitive dissonance comes in, because Black people are separating results, actions, and behaviors and outcomes from being Black. So the problem is that they'll be Black, but when an outcome occurs, they won't associate with being Black. They'll say it's something else. They'll say it's either racism, it's oppression, or we used to do this, we got tricked. See, the problem is that Black folks have an excuse. And the excuse is all of their ills are traced back to white people. So Black isn't actually bad because white people have created them to be this way. If you take away white people, then Black will be good. I argue that if white folks left tomorrow, Black would actually be worse. Black is only at a functioning level. And when I say functioning, I'm using that word very loosely. Black is only at a functioning level only because stuff has been created around Black to ensure that it functions. So that means that you all's hoods that you all destroy, you didn't create the streets, the sidewalks, the street lights, the parks, the libraries, the schools. None of that was created by you. You managed to claim it and kill over it and bring the property value down, but none of that was created by you. Imagine if that's taken away. Imagine if Black people had to create their own neighborhoods from scratch. We saw the example down in Georgia where the government gave those folks 90-something acres and they ain't built a single.
Yes!
The government gave y'all 90-something acres. I went to that website and they're trying to charge people $450,000 to build a house on that land. Now keep in mind, that land had an old movie theater on there. That land already had buildings on there. None of it renovated, no new structures. The government gave you all land, and all these years later, nothing is built on it.
Yeah.
So the only reason Black is able to be Black is because white people are white.
It unfortunately, I mean, Blanche, what you're saying is 100% correct. I'm out here in Baltimore, and you should see the exact same homes, like seriously, like row houses. So they got the row houses here in Baltimore. The exact same homes in the Black neighborhood look like trash, and the exact same homes in the white neighborhood look nice. And then they say, oh, well, these are old, the neighborhood is old. Well, why does the exact model, it's literally built the exact way.
Okay.
In a white neighborhood, nice, there's flowers, there's plants. The Black neighborhood, the shingles is falling off, the roofs is falling off, the paint hasn't been painted, no flowers, no nothing. There's glass, cigarette butts, all of the like Black people, I don't know what it is but the jig is up. It's not white people. It definitely, the jig has been up for a while at this point. And so if you are still calling yourself Black, if you are still associating with this dark, demonic, devilish culture,
What it is.
I don't know. I don't know what you want, but nobody's going to be able to help you. Like nobody's going to be able to help you until you unblack yourself.
I mean, and what you're saying is 1,000% correct, that it is spiritual. And at the core of it, that's what it is. And the problem is that God never created anybody to be Black.
No.
And so what happens is that Black people have taken Blackness and really put Blackness over God. We know this because they made Jesus Black. They made God Black. I mean, think about what they did. They try to make everything Black. You know why? So they don't have to follow it. Because once Jesus became Black, he didn't have any more respect. See, when he was white, he was right in there. He was in every Black person. When he was white, he was in every Black person. Think about it. Christianity spread because of a white Jesus. Now, guess what? He wasn't white.
It's the truth.
He wasn't white. But I believe it was divine intervention. Now, you weren't supposed to paint an image of Christ at all. But since you did, if they had made Jesus Black, nobody would have followed. If they had made him Mexican, Hispanic, nobody would have followed. If they had made him Asian, nobody would have followed. The only person that the world would have tried to follow is a white man. And it's just sad to say.
Can you blame him though, Blanche? You can't blame people for wanting to follow the people who created civilization. Yes, created civilization. I know y'all want us to believe that Black people were the kings and queens over there, and you were, I don't know, what were they like? They want us to believe that they had some superhuman strength, that they had all the inventions, they were the inventors of the world. That's just not true. That is just not true. Y'all can't invent a single thing. I am sick of hearing about Black Wall Street when y'all literally have how much money do Black people have at this point? Spending power.
Black people are spending close to $2 trillion annually.
And no Black Wall Street. And Blanche, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I grew up in like Brooklyn, New York, and I remember them telling us a lot of history, Blanche, in the 90s. This whole Black Wall Street thing, it's new. It's new. It's they didn't teach us about this. That's why I'm saying it's a hustle. This whole Black Wall Street. You don't think that would have been something like documented in the history books and drilled in our heads?
Well, it was documented, but it's exaggerated.
That's what I'm telling you guys, and I can't prove this. All I'm saying is if it was really the way that people say it was, like Black Wall Street, that would have been something that to be studied, Blanche. That would have been something that was like seriously revered. All of a sudden, when this whole race baiting and all these race conversations, we started talking about it a lot more.
Okay, so during that time period, it's believed that Black Wall Street was worth maybe $2.5 to $3.5 million.
Okay, there's places like that now. PG County is one of the richest counties in the world for Black people. I think it is the richest county, predominantly Black in the U.S. That's the truth. but we don't call it Black Wall Street. Like, stop it, y'all. Stop it. You know what Wall Street is? That's where all the industry is. That's where business, that's the New York Stock Exchange. That's the World Trade Center. So when you say Black Wall Street, do you just mean an affluent Black neighborhood? Is that-
Yes, and yes, that's what it was. Yes, it's an affluent. It's an affluent Black neighborhood. Yes, that's
So
what it
can
was.
we just say that? Can we just say, like, stop, y'all?
So hold on, let me see. So there was.
Somebody said she said, JV Chanel, I was shocked when they said it was rebuilt in under 3 years and never told the full. Exactly, because it wasn't. It probably was because it was just a Black neighborhood. They made it into Black Wall Street. Do you know what you say when you say Wall Street, Blanche? Wall Street?
And see, and that's the thing, right? And so it got rebuilt relatively easy. And so to me, a lot of it's cap. How much of it was destroyed, how much of it was, I listened to people that were talking. Like one lady, I remember a story she was telling. She said she was cooking dinner. She said some white folks came in the house and they was like, "You better get out of here." Yeah.
That never happened.
But
Said
listen,
no white person ever.
so she said the white guy said, "You better get out of here." She tells them, "Not till I get done fixing my kids something to eat."
Cap.
And then they were like, "You're not afraid?" She was like, "No." And so they said, we're gonna tear this piano up. And so they started chopping at the piano and they left. But she said the guts of the piano didn't get damaged. She said they didn't even know the guts of the piano weren't damaged. Anyway, the story she told, for her not to be, this is her story, for her to be so calm to where she's fixing her children dinner in the midst of these white men coming in with axes and stuff, lets you know that clearly it couldn't have been what they said it was.
Come on. It's cap. Hold on. JB said it's cap. It is. Helena said it was like it was a strip mall. That's exactly.
It was a black strip mall in front of a subdivision. That's what it was.
Y'all, so I say that to say, even what y'all call Black Wall Street is less than, like, y'all gotta inflate like everything. You inflate your abilities, you inflate your value. You can't just be American. You can't just be a brown skinned American. Oh, my black is Black girl magic. Like, mind you, there is no magic coming from most of the Black women. I love y'all, but ain't no magic coming. Why you just can't be a brown skinned American? Even if you want to be a Black American, fine. Why can't it just be, I'm a Black American? Everything's got to be, oh, it was so beautiful. Our skin is beautiful. It's all right. I mean, it's like, thank God.
You can't even say, think about this now. This is how crazy Black people are. If there's a woman that walks by me, and let's just say she's very dark, and I say, man, her skin is beautiful, everybody's going to say, ooh, her skin is beautiful. But if a light-skinned girl walks by and I say her skin is beautiful, they going to say I'm a sellout, I'm a colorist, I hate my mama. How dare you? You just like the white man and poison. Like, think about that. Now, they're going to say they're both Black. The light-skinned girl is Black, the dark-skinned girl is Black. But you can only compliment the dark-skinned Black girl. Yeah. You can't compliment the light-skinned. Ain't that crazy?
It's the Special Olympics. It's the Special Olympics. It's the Special Olympics when you deal with Black people. And I hate that it was even allowed. Like why are we tiptoeing around people who have rendered themselves insignificant? Like, you abort your babies, you don't add a lot of value, you're a spender, you're the lender, not the, like, all of the problems in our community. You almost just wish that people would be honest with us, and then maybe things will get better. But but people just lie to Black people that, oh, diversity is our strength. Oh, your experiences are value. You mean my experiences doing what? Being on the corner, being on the black block, like not getting shot at, like that's not great, you guys. And so we have to be honest about the fact that I mean, it's not all that. You're not all that. You're not all that. You ain't.
See, this was funny, right? I remember growing up, and I remember like older Black people. You didn't see very many unaccomplished older Black people. Most older Black people owned a home. Like, think about it. We grew up, all of our grandparents owned a home. Everybody, think about it, we going to our grandparents' house. Like, everybody's grandparents owned a home. This notion that, see, that's what I'm saying, redlining is cap. Everybody's grandparents owned a home. Like, I'm like, where do y'all get this from? You went to your grandma's house, not her apartment. You went to your grandparents' house.
But it wasn't in the white neighborhood, Blanche. It don't count. The Black home in the Black neighborhood don't count. It don't count unless it's white.
This was so interesting. Y'all claim you don't want to be around white people. You claim you don't. Even with integration, think about the mindset of integration. You all are saying that America is racist and white people are racist and want to kill you. But you go out and say, I'm going to force myself to be around people that I've already publicly stated want to kill me, know me. It doesn't even make any sense. Now, keep in mind, y'all had y'all had your own Black Wall Streets, your Rosewoods, your Harlems. Y'all had all of this. Y'all had your own Black neighborhoods, sections of town. You had it all. You had everything you wanted. And with those things, you still wanted to go. It don't make any sense to me. Black Wall Street collapsed in the 60s. Not from white people, from integration. Y'all left Black Wall Street to go be around white people.
Oh, but it was so nice. So much was happening.
It was so, yeah, it was so wonderful. It was so modern, so chic. Oh, we love Black Wall Street.
No, Black people, and it's really sad. I was watching something. Blanche, did you send me the clip where it was talking about Black people, like the middle class Black people or something, like the middle class Black people, and how they made people who were growing up in the 60s and 70s that were Black, they made them feel guilty that they didn't associate with.
They had to guilt trip them. So basically what they had to say, now think about it. I did a video on this where a guy he's reading from a book, but he talked about how middle class, upper middle class, and very affluent Black people, how they talked about all the other Black people. And the stuff they said was worse than y'all said white people said. It was worse. They didn't want to be around them. They didn't want them coming near them. They wanted total separation from them. Total. They talked about the behavior, the culture, how they had babies out of wedlock, how they was drinking, how they was doing drugs, how they didn't want to work, everything that we see in Black culture today is the same thing that Black people were saying about other Black folks back then in the 20s, in the 30s, in the 40s, in the 50s. So this notion that this, what we call Black, whatever Blackness, this has been around for a minute. And it only got worse, RPG. It only got worse when Black folks started making themselves a collective, when they stopped separating themselves, when it wasn't affluent, middle class, upper middle class versus poor, when no longer separation, that's when the problem came. Because now you got the riffraff and the hooligans and the degenerates representing you now. Now they're your voice, they're your face. Now you got George Floyd with a statue.
Yeah.
Breonna Taylor with a statue.
You said Breonna Taylor, Breonna. Y'all, can we just be honest? Breonna Taylor was a drug dealer. She just was. I know they told y'all that Breonna Taylor was a ambulance worker. she had got fired from that job because she was under an investigation because she had a dead body in her car that she had rented.
Yes. Yes.
She was running drugs for her boyfriend. That's just true. And I know they made y'all say her name. Can you imagine just being that? Yo, Blanche, CC Winans. CC Winans. She the cream of the crop of y'all blacks. I mean, she is the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
She was saying her name. She did a post about Breonna Taylor. So that's the power that y'all have when y'all make yourselves a collective and you do not separate yourselves from the degeneracy that is Black people. That's the truth. Black people, it's degenerate. Me and Blanche, we've decided we unblacking. We just Americans. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. You're not going to hustle me into saying her name when she was a drug dealer and her boyfriend shot a cop. And you know what's the sad thing, Blanche?
No.
Nobody cares.
No. Hold up. Time out. When I don't think it was a boyfriend, first of all, because he kind of sweet. But anyway, when he came out the house and they asked him who shot, he said she shot.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I believe it.
And when they interrogated him at the station, he said it again. She shot that gun. Now listen, check this out. Now,
I believe it.
Now, you know, the body they found in the car, the dude was shot like 7 times. It was weed in the car, it was pills, and it was coke. So again, this was the car that she rented.
Yep.
Or her ex-boyfriend, whatever, or boyfriend at the time, that guy, the drug dealer. So they have recorded phone calls from jail where he's asking her about the spots and the traps, and she's telling him to update. So again, Breonna Taylor, somebody put in here, was a trap queen, and she was.
She was a trap queen. They done made her. Nobody is talking about the fact that like she was running drugs. Like she was, like they didn't tell y'all this, and it's so sad. That, like I said, the queen of the blacks, the cream of the crop, y'all making CC Winans say her name. And it's so sad that nobody is talking about the cop with the bullet in his behind.
Oh, no, okay.
Nobody cares that the cop got shot. Nobody cares about the cop who we don't know if he lost a limb. We don't know if he ever recovered. We don't know if he lost his wife because we don't know if he lost any kind of lower sexual functions. No one cares. Y'all only care about the trap queen.
Man, remember they said no knock warrant, right? Listen to me. The guy that she was with that night, he said, we heard some banging on the door.
Yes.
So, and we were saying, who is it? So I said, so clearly it wasn't a no-knock warrant. And the police said, we had a no-knock warrant, but it was late and we didn't want to scare her, so we knocked.
Yep.
What the police said made sense.
Yep. And they done told y'all that she wasn't on, the police went to the wrong house. They can tell y'all anything. They told y'all the police went to the wrong house. Her name wasn't on the warrant. This story done took so many turns. So many turns. She was on the warrant, okay? They had a warrant to search her house because she was a drug dealer. Can we just be honest, y'all?
No. Yeah. We just said it. Yeah, the boyfriend did say she was the shooter. Listen, so the guy said that they thought it was her ex. So I'm like, why would her ex be coming over that late at night? Like, why would he be something had to be going on.
Yeah.
Something was going on. So I don't think that guy was a boy. I think he was just selling dope. And at the end of the day, she shot the police. And on top of that, they done made this thing about bad policing, no-knock warrants, racist police, everything they could. When in all actuality, when her boyfriend had got arrested, the number he gave them was her number. The address he gave them was her address. So the police, like if he's selling dope, and of course they don't go to her house. They had been watching her. They were trying to watch the package, but I don't know how she had it set up, but they couldn't catch the drugs going to and leaving her house. They couldn't do it. But that night, they had busted 3 other trap houses of theirs.
Yep.
So it wasn't like it was just her spot. It was a coordinated bust. Anyway, we getting too deep into it. The point is that she got a statue.
Exactly. And so somebody said Crystal was being black by giving her opinion. No, I didn't know. I hadn't followed it, y'all, because she was a trap queen. All I needed to hear was she was a drug dealer, and all the details just didn't matter. I cared more about the cop.
Right.
And no one cares about the cop who is just doing his job. No one knows what is going on with this person. The cop does not get a statue, and y'all want to force us to say her name, and we just not going to do it. We just not going to do it. Nope, not going to do it. Not going to do it. Anywho, you guys, well, thank you so much for watching. If you are and you have not already subscribed and you're watching from another channel other than Unblack, you guys go and subscribe to our Unblack YouTube channel. We're trying to grow it. In the meantime, we are getting into this. Oh God, Blanche, what you want to do first?
Hold on. The student said they got Rand Paul to write a bill for eliminating no-knock warrants. The irony of them knocking is just the boy said they was banging on the door. Like
but that's what I'm saying is that Black people have all this influence because I really do believe it's Special Olympics. Like, people tiptoe around them and feel like they have to do it. We got a whole bill for no-knock warrants. It's kind of like the whole bill that they got about natural hair. You know, y'all can't get reparations.
The Crown Act.
You can't get reparations. You can't get people to stop bringing dope into your neighborhood. You can't even stop the dope guy from pissing on your grandmama's stoop. But you got the Crown Act. What?
Which is nothing. What is the Crown Act? It ain't passed into law. Like, what is it? Simulated student said the cop lied on TV. Which one? The one that got shot? See, okay, can I say this real quick before we move on? Listen, y'all. They will pay people to lie to you all. Listen to me, Black people. They will literally pay people to just lie to you. They will. So a cop that got shot, they'll pay him to go on TV and say she didn't shoot me, even though he gonna say she didn't shoot me. Listen, Black people, you all don't understand how they need you all to be in a certain mind state to keep this mess going.
I know.
So they will come hell or high water. They're going to make sure that you all fall for all of this nonsense. So they will pay somebody to lie to you all. They will. Juicy Smollett was lying through his teeth, got in trouble, went to jail, and got out of jail and ain't been back to jail since. We don't know about the charges. We don't know what happened. The police chief came out and said they went behind us and took over. So I don't know how you go over the police chief. So he said they backdoored us and made a deal. Who made a deal? Once he said, next thing they know about him, they pull up, say he was on lunch break one day drinking. He got fired. So once he came out and said they backdoored them and made a deal, the lady came up and said he was drinking on the job one day and he got fired. So I'm just letting y'all know they don't play about y'all.
It's easier to deal with. I get it. I don't know how hot that heat gets, right? that white people just say, okay, just say her name. I mean, like, white people don't want to deal with y'all. They really don't. And so what they're doing is they are coping, Blanche. So I agree with Blanche. Is like, just say her name. Just say that George Floyd died at the hands of the police. Just say it. Just
say it. We know he was still yelling. We know you can't yell if you're choking, but it doesn't matter. We know he wasn't being. It doesn't matter. Just say it. But my autopsy report says that he suffered his left ventricle collapse. No. He died because he was choked by a white police officer. That's what we're going with.
Say it with me.
Say it with me.
Derek Chauvin, white supremacist. This poor guy is getting. Shout out to Derek Chauvin, man. Free show. Put hashtag free Chauvin in the comments.
Free Chauvin.
Because, like, this is what they did this for y'all. They did this for y'all, and y'all know it. They know. You know, black people really know this. They really do. The black people with sense. You know that man did not kill this man.
When they interviewed the police chief on the stand, cross-examination, the lawyer, the defense attorney showed him the other angle. And Derek Chauvin's knee was on George Floyd's shoulders, not his neck. And he asked him, he said, what does it look like his knee is on? And he said his shoulders. Now, keep in mind, that type of restraint is in their training manual. So why would the police get on TV and lie about that not being in their training? Why would they lie? You know why? Black people. I keep telling y'all, they lie to y'all all the time.
It was struck from the judge ruled it out. Like, it was not able to be presented in the case. For y'all. For y'all.
George Floyd's white girlfriend, keep in mind, his girlfriend was white. He didn't have a queen. He had a white, matter of fact, he put a gun to the black woman's stomach when she was pregnant. Where the dope at? Where the money at? But when it came to the white woman, he called out for mama. So he robbing the black women, but the white woman is mama. Anyway, she got on the stand and she said that George Floyd had an overdose 6 weeks prior to him dying.
Yep. And
she said that's when she found out, out of all the drugs he was taking, he was also taking heroin. So George Floyd was taking a buffet of drugs. Fentanyl, coke, weed, heroin, every drug he was taking. But the white man's expendable. So a white man can lose his life. I mean, not lose his life, but lose his career, lose reputation.
No, he lost his life. You said it right.
He lost his life.
A white man can lose his life for a dope fiend. George Floyd. And not only that, Blanche, let me tell you something. When I was black, when the whole George Floyd thing happened. And I actually did the whole, 6 minutes and however long was.
Like 8 minutes.
8 minutes and 37 seconds or something. And I stood at the moment of silence because I was still black, y'all. And so I really wanted to believe what happened. I watched the trial and I could not believe that they were sitting up here lying on this man, like blatantly lying. And I was like, wow, they didn't even talk about the fact that George Floyd had 3 blocked chambers of his heart. 3. There are only 4 chambers. Okay, y'all who probably can't read and write on grade level. Let me teach you something about anatomy. There's 4 chambers in your heart. 3 was blocked. All right.
Make it simple. Yeah, you gotta make it dumb it down for him. You got 4 doors in the hallway, and you're trying to escape. It's a crowd of people trying to escape. There's 4 doors in the hallway. 3 of those doors are locked. So imagine a crowd of people, black people, frantically trying to get through that one door. That's what it's like. You got to break it down. You can't. You saying chambers and ventricles and arteries? They're not going. They come on. You got to slow it back. Yeah,
exactly. And so the guy was saying, okay, so there's 4 chambers. No, he didn't say 4 chambers. So there was 3 block chambers. 3 of them. 2 of them were blocked 50%. One of them was blocked 75%. And he said, and you're telling me it couldn't have been a heart attack? Like the poor attorney is sitting there confused because he probably don't know. They didn't let him in on the deal.
Oh no, yeah.
His client was going to jail.
Yeah, he didn't know because he like, man, I got a great case prepared. I'm about to win this easily. All this evidence, well, we good. Well, he got the court like, what the? He looked at the judge like, what the? Judge like, overruled.
And I think by the end of the case, like oh God, shout out to that attorney because he painted a picture so beautifully by the end of his closing arguments. And he was saying, I'm really having a hard time when I asked the medical professional how much fentanyl is deadly, and you said, or how much fentanyl is safe, and you said no amount of fentanyl is safe. And then I asked you, could fentanyl have been the reason he died? You said no. He was like, he was so confused. But he didn't know that this was all for y'all. This was all set up for y'all. His client was Chauvin was going to jail regardless. It didn't matter. And then,
then Maxine Waters went outside and said, basically, if he's not found guilty, y'all know what to do. Listen, y'all know what to do. So hopefully he's found guilty. But if he's not, y'all know what to do.
And that bothers, you know why that bothers me, Blanche? Because like black people ain't like what are white people white people what are y'all afraid of? What are y'all afraid of? These people are committing crimes in your country. These people are selling drugs to your citizens. George Floyd is basically harassing the citizens of Minneapolis. Like, Minneapolis is white. I'm sorry. It's white. Why are y'all allowing this? Maxine Waters said that, like, y'all should have said it with your chest. Like, and what? And what?
Not guilty. Now what?
What? And act the fool if you want to. We got something for y'all. And I mean, and this world is not going to change. The U.S. is not going to change until they start acting like that. Blanche.
They are just terrified to be called racist. They are, and even on the conservative side, I'm like, stop explaining yourself.
Yep.
Stop explaining yourself. Did he think about it? Coon, bootlicker, sell out, Uncle Tom. I don't care. Like, I ain't explaining myself. I still ain't black. And then I'm black people, Uncle Tom. Y'all ain't even read the book. Y'all don't know you know who Uncle Tom. Y'all ain't know Uncle Tom either. Y'all just talk, just running your mouth.
But I even think that stuff is cat. Like I don't.
It's a story. It's a fictional story.
I know, yeah. But meaning it's just conservatives. Sometimes when I hear conservatives say, "Oh, well, Uncle Tom was the hero," like, I don't need to do that to these people. I really don't. Y'all have written. I can't go to a single black person and ask them for a job. Why am I pandering to people who have rendered themselves powerless? It's not that they're innately powerless. You kill your babies, so the Mexicans have outgrown you. You shoot, you stab, you rob. And even if you're not shooting, stabbing, and robbing, you're manipulative, you're hard to deal with, you're hard to work with. Like, why would I, like want to like do anything that I can to be accepted amongst a group of dysfunctional people.
I'm not gonna do it.
Not going to do it.
I'm not going to lower myself to do it.
No.
I'm not going to do it.
No. And I love y'all. I do. But I love you too much to lie to you. Love you too much to lie to you.
Yeah, but it's too much. It's too much explaining, and it's too much fear. Even with Black people, even afraid to even tell the truth. Like it's just now popular to actually critique Black culture. When I started doing this about 6 years ago, it wasn't popular. I was getting called. I was getting death threats. I was getting like people come up to me. One dude said, "Man, I hated you." He said, "Man, I hated you." But he said, "Man, now that I know you, man, you cool." He said, "I agree with you." And again, it's because most of what Black people know is not actually truth. It's just programming it. Like it's just somebody, you're programmed to believe a certain thing. So it's not that it's actually even true or you even experienced it. It's just they're telling you, like even to say, you know, white folks racist. Like that statement is just to say it so cavalier and just know, like it's not true.
Yeah.
White folks are bending over backwards to accommodate Black people to a nauseating level. Stuff I wouldn't do. Y'all listen, y'all lucky that I'm not white.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And like you said, it's a nauseating level to people who haven't built anything, who don't deserve it. That's why I say, like, it's the Special Olympics. And me and Blanche, like you said, and we could play the clip of the guy, and he was saying, critiquing Black culture. We have to do this. And honestly, you guys, I'm glad you're coming along for the ride. Like Blanche, you've been doing it longer than I have. You've lost so much. I think Blanche on his like third TikTok channel. I mean, you've lost like,
I got one more strike on this one.
I know. And so a lot of people have done the work. And I'm grateful for it. But yeah, like we got to start critiquing hard, because what is going on now is just completely unacceptable. And we're not going to like the world that we live in like this. Like we're not going to like it. I don't want a little Mogadishu. I don't want a little Africa over here in America.
Think about Tia just said on Instagram how Minneapolis is little Somali. Think about Somalis. They took over. Minneapolis is a white city. And it's been taken over. But okay, listen, y'all. Listen to me. When you leave out of America, these other races of people most of them are illiterate, they're poor, they don't know nothing. They're not, so y'all are allowing them to take over prominent white cities. It's insanity.
Yep.
A Somalian, they're known for being pirates.
Inbreeding,
big foreheads. Funny, they all look alike. The girls be thick, but still.
If you get one of them, and some of them, like some of the American Somalians, they're cute, and they
are. I just saw two yesterday. But again, when they come over here, though, they're not conservative. They're extremely liberal, extremely libtarded.
Why wouldn't you be? It's a hustle. It's a hustle. And if white people, y'all going to allow it, why not? Where's my daycare? Where's my $1 million? Where's my food stamps? Where's my EBT card? Like, where's my independence card? But it's dependent. Everything. Independence card for food stamps. But yeah, like, where is it? Why not? If white people are going to allow it.
Oh, that's the new name of the card?
The food stamp card is called the independence card. Hold on, Blanche. You ain't know that? See, I used to be Black. That's why I know it. Hold on. You ain't know that? It's called independence card. Let me show you.
Don't have an independence card and y'all get some free stuff. How's that independence card?
Let me show you, I'm not lying. Let me show you. It's called the Independence Card. Independence Card. Hold on. Hold on. Blanche, you ain't know that? It's called an Independence Card. It's good stuff, right? Hold on. Somebody posted it under the Black Media Authority. I don't know what the heck. Oh my God. It's under Blanche, you gotta watch. You gotta see this. Blanche got nothing to say. That's the food stamp card, y'all.
Now remember when you said with black people every day is opposite day.
Opposite day. Yep.
And everybody was saying, what's she talking about? Y'all literally have a card that has the word independence on it.
Yep.
And you're using the card to buy food with money that you didn't have. You are literally relying on the government to feed yourself, and you're using a card that says independence. But when RPG says opposite day, y'all get confused.
Someone said in Louisiana it's called the Louisiana Purchase Card.
Oh,
It's opposite day.
well, let me guess. In Texas, it's called the Alamo card. What's it going to be called in Texas?
I don't know. And look what website it's on. The Afro.
The Black Media Authority. Boy, y'all listen. I'll say one thing about black people. Y'all excel at naming your children and coming up with a name to sound more important than what it actually is.
Oh God.
Reparation Sunday
Is this serious?
brings a hot debate into black churches.
So, a growing number of black churches across the United States are observing Reparations Sunday, reframing reparations as a biblical and moral obligation rooted in justice, restoration and truth telling. Inspired by the legacy of civil rights activist James Forman, faith leaders and congregations are using worship services, educational forums, and advocacy efforts to connect reparations. Oh my God. Did you know it was Reparation Sunday coming up? Blanche? Reparations
Y'all
Sunday.
have made up a holiday. Reparation Sunday. Listen, the black church is satanic.
It's doomed.
It's doomed.
It's doomed.
Like if you're going to a black church, I'm gonna be real with you. If you're going to a black church where they talk about black stuff, you ain't gonna make it.
Nope.
You ain't gonna make it.
Nope. This is so. It says so. Many white clergy recoiled. Others denounced him as divisive. I guess this is the guy. This weekend, the debate Foreman forced into the pews is returning to the pulpit with fresh urgency, especially as the nation heads toward the 250th anniversary. And as the Trump administration continues its sweeping rollback of civil rights protection. Y'all.
Well, tell me what civil rights protection has been rolled back. Tell me.
You know why this is sad? You know what this Sunday is, Blanche? It's Pentecost Sunday. It's Pentecost Sunday. So they have replaced Pentecost Sunday, where the Holy Spirit fell on all flesh. All flesh. With black stuff. Black stuff.
Black stuff.
Like, this is why when I think it was you, man. Please, if it wasn't you, this you said God don't like black people. God don't fool with y'all. This is why God don't fool with y'all.
Black people rely on what God gave them at birth. And it usually runs out at about 45, 50. So God don't add nothing to y'all. He let y'all go ahead and ride that thing to the gas and the tank is empty. Because reparations
on Pentecost Sunday.
Do y'all understand that you're going to be in a church in the house of the Lord with the blood of Jesus, but you're going to be talking about how to ask the white man for some money? Y'all don't see nothing like, so when RPG says it's opposite day, this is what she means. You're in the house of the Lord, but you're talking about asking the white man for something. If reparations is so important to black people, then pray to God for it. Why are y'all going to the white? If you want to be repaired, you want to be restored, go to God. Because if God gives it to you, it's going to come without sorrow. Because you know if the government gives it to you, it's going to be some strings attached. Y'all ain't just been getting no free money. It's going to be some requirements.
Go ahead.
You got to prove you was a slave. You know, y'all hate researching. Y'all hate reading. Y'all hate looking stuff up. You're going to have to prove it. Think about this, y'all. Y'all got to prove you're a slave. You got to do a lot of research. Hours of, and here go the cold part, RPG. I want them to grant reparations because the white folks are going to be studying, researching, and finding out they had a great grandmother or grandfather that was black. And guess who's gonna get that check? A white. I can't wait because white folks gonna research.
Oh yeah.
White folks gonna prove that their distant relative was a slave. Somehow, somebody gonna prove it. And y'all gonna be like, man, they still no. Them white folks research. Trust me, if some money's on the table, them white folks are gonna research, especially them liberals. Oh, they will love nothing other than to have a distant relative as a slave. Oh my, could you imagine a white liberal?
They gonna Rachel Dolezal them. They gonna Rachel Dolezal y'all. I think to me the whole reparations thing is funny, you guys, because this means that the government makes things or has money. Where do you think the reparations is coming from? Like, half of y'all don't know how to get out of your tax liabilities anyway. Like, I mean, like you most of y'all, like, you're gonna pay the reparation. Like, I'm paying the reparations, Blanche. You're paying the reparations. Like, and it's so sad that we are still asking for a check when 30% of African Americans are on welfare. Literally 30 to 40% of y'all are either getting some form of reparations, Medicaid, food stamps, Section 8. Like, and not only are y'all getting it now, y'all have been getting it for years and years and years, ever since the Great Society. So whatever reparations there was, white people, American people have more than paid their fair share to black people. That's just the truth. Now, if y'all want something extra, good luck with that. I seen what y'all did with them COVID checks. So it ain't gonna mean a daggone thing. Your mind, something is wrong with black people's minds.
I have a theory that focusing on racism all the time and race lowers your IQ
I think so.
because what it does, it takes away critical thinking. So instead of you actually looking at something and trying to analyze it and get to the bottom of it, you chalk it up to race. So when that muscle in your brain never gets developed, like you never look at something for what it could possibly be or what it probably isn't. You chop everything up to race. And so I believe that their IQ is lowered because that is the answer for everything. So if you go outside and it's raining, why is it raining? Oh, racism. Like you walk outside, fall on the ground, trip. What's racism? So I just think that Black people collectively, this whole hive mind that they want to be a part of, you must understand that you are lumping yourself with people that are very slow.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to a collective decision to be made, it's going to be difficult because you may have a high IQ, but they don't. So when y'all come to the table, what's going to be the solution? I know what it is. A reparation Sunday.
You're right. And it is so and it's so sad because even like the best of the best Black people, like, or what we consider, like I was watching Roland Martin, and when I say he was whipping up on Stephen A. Smith, just because Stephen A. Smith is just asking questions.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that. Like, first of all, like, why are we allowing this? Stephen A., like, why are you taking why are you taking this from this Negro? Like, why do even Black people, like I said, the best of the best Black people, Blanche, that we consider the higher IQ Black people, like, why are y'all taking this from these people who contribute nothing? And you mad because Blanche and I ain't gonna do it. Y'all not about to scare me. Look, death threats and all. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. But let me tell you something. I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees to retarded, low IQ people who don't contribute anything.
Amen.
And that's just the truth. Y'all can mark it in the books that I said it.
I guess now that we're thinking about it, if I can, even the Black people that are supposedly smart and intelligent, there's still a huge blind spot because they haven't actually dug into this programming and propaganda. So they've taken all this stuff at face value. So even them, there's only a point they're going to get to before that IQ is no longer relevant because they're going to be Black. You notice that, like, you'll get to a certain level and then Black takes over. So Stephen A. Smith in front of Roland Martin, it's only a certain level he can get to because he has to be Black. If he isn't Black, he can just say what he wants to say to Roland Martin and just be done with him. Like, no. But because he's Black, he has a ceiling. So I guess what I'm saying is, as a Black person, your aptitude and understanding of this world and life and all of this stuff, you have a ceiling. It doesn't go, it's not infinite. You can only go so far if you're Black. And it's just true because Stephen A. Smith is supposed to have some sense.
Yeah.
But if he's bowing to Roland Martin, how much sense did he really, like, you wouldn't bow to Roland Martin. I wouldn't bow to Roland Martin.
It'll take us all day.
We'll be there all day arguing.
All day. Because Roland Martin is like, I really think he's slow. He is literally slow.
He's slow.
You can't even have a conversation with him. And so when I see people like Stephen A. Smith, when I see people like Nick Cannon, when I see people like even, oh God, who was the guy? It was Pharrell that was saying, hey, I don't really like the whole DEI thing. I don't want to get things because of my skin color, which is a very natural affection.
Oh, Pharrell said that?
Yes. And let me tell you, Roland Martin spanked him right back on the plantation. Like, and I'm like, why are y'all Black men taking this crap from this fat dude? Like, seriously.
Who has
like,
done nothing.
Nothing.
Roland Martin has actually, what is he? He's done absolutely nothing but give his opinion. All he's done was give his opinion. That's it.
He hasn't built nothing, hasn't done anything, couldn't even get Jasmine Crockett she couldn't even get her elected in the primaries in his district. He is powerless. Like, seriously. He literally had a show on network television, and it got canceled because the jig was up and nobody was buying it anymore. Like, this man is so ineffective. He's low IQ. He's heavy, overweight. I'm a burger away, and I could say that about him, okay? And y'all bowing to him.
You ever see that video of him doing that shuck and jive dance, teaching Hillary Clinton?
Yes.
Roland Martin was on there. Jimmy Crack Corn, I don't care, for Hillary Clinton, and y'all ain't said a word about it.
Nope. He went. You remember when he was interviewing the Dalton chick? What, Tiffany? What's Tiffany?
No, she from Dalton, Illinois.
Yeah, Dalton. Yeah.
What's her name?
Tiffany. Is it Tiffany? It's Tiffany. But anyway, he was interviewing her, and because she's black, he didn't ask her a single hard question. His comments was cooking him, Blanche.
Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany Henyard. And his comments was, he plays the field. He don't ask Jasmine Crockett no real questions. When Camilla was running for office, he didn't ask her no real questions either. This man has shown you his cards. He is unserious. And yup, he be buck dancing for massa. Exactly. And we have some of the best black men, like a Stephen A. Smith. Shout out to him. He went to my alma mater.
Oh, he did?
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's my alma mater. And they're just bowing to him. Like, not doing that.
Remember when he had King Randall on his show?
He spanked King Randall so bad.
And he was just, I'm like, he could have raised so much money for this boy, and he was just, I'm talking about just grilling. I'm like, dude, this boy is building a school. I said, what? This is crazy.
He jealous.
He
ain't doing nothing.
He was jealous.
Nothing. Like he couldn't even handle that woman when they were talking about the Target boycott. He couldn't even deal with her.
He wasn't playing with him. Listen, she wouldn't get him. He wouldn't let him. Listen, I saw his weakness, his kryptonite. Listen,
black women, his wife is a pastor, so the wife is the priest of his home. I found that out from Jason Whitlock. He was like, Roland, your wife is the priest of your home. You lose all credibility when your wife
is a pastor.
His wife is a pastor.
Oh, that's game over.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Roland Martin. Yep. The wife is a preacher or a pastor or something. Hold on. What is she? Let's see. Yep. Yes, journalist and television host Roland Martin is married to an ordained minister, Reverend Jackie Hood Martin. Wife is a pastor.
Oh, he getting terrorized.
Now you starting to feel bad for him, Blanche.
He getting terrorized. He can't think straight, y'all. Listen. If his wife, she is ooh, my goodness. She beating him on both ends. She beat him with Black Girl Magic and the Word. Boy, he get it from both. He get it from both ends.
You can't take. I'm telling you, if your wife is a pastor,
you could.
Well, let me say that. I know so many people who wives are pastors.
I'll say it. If your wife is a pastor, you are cooked. You are fried. You are in an air fryer all day long. You are cooked. It's over. If your wife is a pastor, that means she's hearing from God. That means your word don't mean nothing because she hears from God. She was ordained to preach. Man, you are cooked. You are finished. You are out of order. The Bible says that a woman not supposed to have authority over a man.
Ever.
So you got a black woman, And she a pastor? It's gonna sound bad, y'all. This is why black men be getting prostate cancer and all these cancers, because they be getting terrorized at home. When a man get terrorized at home, his body start breaking down. And I'm telling y'all, all these ailments y'all have is because you stressed out at home. You don't run your household. So when you go home, you never have peace. White men live longer than y'all. You know that, right? White men live longer than black men. And that's soon to change, because these white men about to start getting terrorized too. So y'all next.
It's so sad. And somebody just wrote that they don't have any kids.
She even had no kid with Roland Martin.
She wouldn't even make him a baby. If your wife don't make you a baby, she don't respect you.
You don't respect. I guarantee she said, "Lord, I can't let him put seed in me. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll put a mustard seed up in here, but not his seed, Lord. I can't do it."
I'm sorry. It's just, and y'all, this is hard. This is hard conversations that Blanche and I are having. But I mean, unfortunately, this is the state that the world is. I mean, and this is black and white people. Okay, so we're going to talk about, like, a lot of these women ain't making no babies for these dudes. They ain't making no babies for these dudes. And if a dude who's even got a little bit of money can't even get a baby, can't even get a baby.
Pookie and Ray Ray and Umar are getting babies. If she don't want it, she don't respect you at all. Because they getting pregnant every day. Black women lead the nation in abortion, so they're getting pregnant. And they having these babies. So if a black woman don't want your child, she is disgusted by you. She is disgusted.
It's not, and even if she's not disgusted by you, which she probably is, I agree with Blanche. I mean, she don't owe you nothing. Like, I mean, what? Me and Blanche have said it before. Like, what other reason to have a wife? I mean, seriously. Like, what? The only thing a man cannot do that a woman can do
have that child
is make a baby. So if you not gonna make me a baby, what do I need you for?
That's how you know he getting terrorized. Because she mad because she probably wanted a child. She probably did. But not with him.
And she probably waited too late. And she probably had too many abortions. And she probably like black women have a lot of reasons why after a certain age we give Pookie and Ray Ray our best good years. Our good years go to Pookie and Ray Ray. And then we settle down. And then we settle down around 35, 40 with Roland Martin and try IVF. This is the dysfunction, Blanche. But I blame y'all. Black men. It's black men. Y'all should not accept this. This is terrifying.
I want to see if his wife is obese. See if she hits the trifecta.
No, she not. I don't think so. She don't look obese, but she don't look. I mean, she's older, so.
No, she ain't obese.
Yeah, she's not obese.
Hey, she don't want no kid. Nah, she look kind of crazy. Oh yeah, you got her crazy.
Yeah. My thing is that she probably wanted one after, she said after her career. Her career. Look, they got married in 2001. So in 2001, he was probably 40, maybe, and she was probably 40. She was busting it wide open up until then.
Oh man,
she was having a good time. See, marriage later, y'all. Marriage later. Have fun now. This is what y'all accept. This is what your species, Blanche. This is what black men accept. This is what your demographic accept. She ain't got to make you no baby. She ain't got to cook. She ain't got to clean. Because she tired and she work all day.
They listen and got the audacity. He's married to Jackie Hood Martin. His wife is the author of Fulfilled, The Art and Joy of Balanced Living. Oh, she terrorizing him. And in Wedded Bliss, a 52-week devotional to balanced living and a children's book series, Hannah's Heart. Boy, that's cold. They
No children.
reside in Northern Virginia and the Dallas area.
A children's book.
The audacity, and that was just a torture. That's just rub it in. She just rubbed it in with that.
You know what? And honestly, I'm happy some people's bloodline is cut off. His
Yeah.
his I hate that. I know that's mean, y'all.
No, it ain't.
But I don't want another Roland Martin walking around here. I don't want him brainwashing these poor children, thinking that they are. But you know what? It's so funny what God can do. And his child probably would have ran him ragged.
Oh yeah.
His child would have ran him ragged. Sad. Speaking of child, you want to go over that Jesse Waters? Did you send me that one? Well, I have to.
Jesse Waters, yeah.
You sent it. The pandering that goes on with white people is we blame y'all.
JB Chanel said that's his beard.
Oh, what?
His wife is his beard for Roland Martin.
I don't get it.
You know, a beard is a cover-up for a gay man.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is that true?
You know, he got caught looking at some naked dude on he was watching something and clicked on the screen.
That was yeah. They said he came out and said, I don't know if he well, whatever.
I never got a gay vibe from him though.
I didn't get gay vibes.
I didn't get gay.
I think a lot of times, like I don't really like to attack men based on their sexuality or like attack them on their sexuality, because I think a lot of times it's like a cop out. When you don't like somebody, it's almost like racism, right? You know, when you don't like somebody or somebody, it's like, oh well, he's racist. Like I think we do the same thing with men that we don't like. Like I don't know if he's gay or not. He might as well be. His wife is a bastard.
I never got that vibe from him, but it wouldn't shock me because
his wife's a pastor.
Hold up, a pastor with no children. That's a different breed. Listen, that's a different breed of woman, man. She don't want no kids and she a pastor. That's tough. So that means when she reading God, she doesn't think she want no kids with him. And then she's like, okay, how can I still be a pastor and divorce? See, the problem with her is it's hard to divorce Roland Martin if he ain't doing nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like if she's a pastor, so she can't be a single woman. Like it's just, so she's like, okay, she's probably trying to set him up all the time. She's been trying to set him up to cheat on her. All kinds of shit she can get out of it. He won't do it. Because you got to think, she's reading the Bible. We know that marriage is a big part of the Bible, right?
Yeah, it
big
is.
Part of God's covenant. So she got the married part, but to not have children, that's one of the first commandments. To be fruitful. The second one is multiply. Like that's the second commandment that God gave man and woman. And I'm guilty too, but I want to have some kids, but it wasn't on purpose.
But Blanche, you're not like 60 something and you're not going to marry somebody like who's going to tell you they're not going to have no kids.
Oh no, I need something fertile. it ain't even a. Tish said, does he have children with his first wife? Oh, was he married?
No, he don't have any. He doesn't have. I don't know if he was married before. Let me see, Roland Martin. But he doesn't have any biological children. Period. I don't think so. Anyway, Married. So Rolling Mountain's spouse. Yeah, he only had this one wife. I guess he gave his life to the cause.
She's saying yes, he has it. What was her name? So we could look her up.
Jack. You talk. Oh, the first wife.
Yeah, does he have a first wife?
Hold on, let's see. Yeah, he's been married twice. Her name is Deborah Duncan.
Yeah,
Deborah.
I don't think they have any children though.
Yeah. So Deborah Duncan. He was married to her, so she was a commentator.
Oh yeah,
So yeah.
she married. She got kids. She married a white dude, I think. Yeah.
Oh wow, and didn't have no kids for him. Dang, that's cold. You talk about cold. And so Deborah Duncan, she was a commentator, and you know how they are about their body. That they're not procreating because they journalists.
Mm-hmm.
That's so sad. He couldn't even get her to marry to have no babies. Deborah Duncan, yeah, she ended up having kids.
She did.
Wow. Hate that for him. But at the same time, God knows what he's doing.
They were married from 93 to 99.
Yeah, so 7 years.
And then he got with his current wife,
His pastor.
his pastor. They got married in 2001.
Yep. Yep. Ain't that sad? So she was a journalist. Hold on, let's see who. She's beautiful. I mean, well, considering. We grade. Like I said, she's beautiful because we grade black women on a curve.
Yeah.
And Tommy Sotomayor, he don't be giving no curves. He don't
Because he gonna say, pull that wig off, pull that makeup off, them lashes, then let me see what you got.
Hold on, let me see. Speaking of what, you want me to show her Deborah. Look at her, y'all. Yeah, she got the whole lace front.
Roland Martin said, I had moved out, met with my ex, and she said, I don't believe in the oneness of marriage. That's when I knew it was over.
How you tell? You know how much you have to disrespect a man, like how much the little respect you have to have for a man to tell him, I don't believe in the oneness of marriage. A woman saying that to a man, Blanche. A woman saying that to a man.
That's crazy.
Her husband. Oh, I don't believe in the oneness of marriage.
Oh my goodness.
These men out here taking it from these women. I hate that for y'all, Blanche. I hate it for you because when you don't accept it, Blanche, people get mad. That's why I say, like, I say, Blanche, you like the President Trump of black men.
I ain't doing it.
People be mad when President Trump, he don't have no kind of white guilt. He don't have no cut cards. He don't have no kind of feelings about winning. He not accepting the crap that y'all accept from anybody. And people call him racist and mean. That's what these black men out here accepting this. And then Blanche, when you say, I ain't doing this, They call you all kinds of names.
Listen, man, one dude was they be getting frustrated with me too. I'm like, man, I'm not doing it, man. I gotta be able to sleep at night. I can't. Man, you crazy, man. You think Roland Martin getting a good night's rest? Man, he ain't.
Poor guy.
Can't do it, man. I can't do it. Can't do it, and I'm not gonna do it.
And you shouldn't do it. Like, men, unblack yourself right now, because you shouldn't be accepting that. You should not be accepting that from women at all. And honestly, women, we will fall in line. Speaking of, and it's not just black, it's not even just black men. Look at this cucked. Jesse Waters, come on.
Cook or cook.
Both. Hold on.
That's the name of a podcast. Cooked and cooked.
Yes.
Research on blacks, as Judge Janine so eloquently would say. The solution to Hakeem's problem, this gay Obama, is baby making. Blacks for 150 years have only represented 10 to 15% of the American population. Okay? That's not that much. So if they want to have more seats, they got to get in between the sheets.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. So now this context is different. Okay, go ahead. Okay, this context. I'll wait for him to finish.
Hold on. So he's basically talking about Hakeem Jeffries is saying that black people's you remember we talked about the black seats, y'all. We told y'all about that. And how black people, quote unquote, are losing their right to vote, which is not true. They're losing their DEI representation. And Jesse Waters is saying, well, you're losing your DEI representation because you don't have enough population. So you need to make more babies so you can get more seats. Let's keep going.
Hold
on. Let me move. Let me go back.
Yeah.
It's giving me problems, Blanche. Hold on.
Let me see.
Let me try it one more time. And I won't stop it this time.
Let me try it.
Yeah, you can try it if you want. All right, I'll stop sharing. And this is what we say. White people are always trying to pander to y'all.
I did some research on the blacks, as Judge Janine so eloquently would say. The solution to Hakeem's problem, this gay Obama, is baby making. Blacks for 150 years have only represented 10 to 15% of the American population. Okay? That's not that much. So if they want to have more seats, they got to get in between the sheets. The Spanish, they're coming north. They're having tons of kids. And at this point, they have almost the same amount of House seats as blacks. The Hispanic caucus is almost as big as the black caucus. So if you guys need to solve that problem,
I'm not arguing for
you know what you need to do.
I'm not arguing for more black congressmen. I'm arguing just don't draw the districts to advantage your party.
No, you're just discriminating against whites. That was an all-black district.
I'm discriminating.
We want to be in that district.
You think I'm discriminating against
we
my
don't
kids?
support segregation.
Am I discriminating against my kids?
No, it's not a blacks only. It's whites only. We have a very diverse district now. Jill,
that guy was albino. What was that dude?
Now he's black.
Yeah,
you remember he's not. He's just light skinned, but he one of them light skins that goes hard. I mean, like he goes hard for the blacks. He rides hard. What's his name again? I forget.
He just said his kids were white.
God, I forgot. I forgot his name. Hold on. But yeah, he goes hard. He goes hard for the blacks, but he's super duper light skinned. But I say that to say Jesse Waters is sitting up here pandering, saying that if Black people want more seats or more house seats, then they need to make more babies because the Hispanics have outbreeded them. Well, first of all, he shouldn't even go there, because if we really want to talk about who's being replaced, it ain't the Blacks. The Blacks are just maintaining themselves. White people are literally going extinct.
Yes.
And instead of him saying that and saying, hey, white people, y'all need to have more babies, he's sitting up here because white people, this is what y'all do. You're cucking to the Black people and telling them that they need to have more babies. The quality of babies that Black people are having, y'all want more of that? Blanche, they want more Black babies?
What type of Black babies? See, it doesn't count if it's not quality. So we seem to think quantity is quality, and that's what Jesse's even saying, that more is better. More is not better if it's not quality.
Thank you.
So the problem is that he needs to, if he's going to make that statement, he needs to say you need to have decent Black babies, decent Black children, not just have more children, because that's going to create a bigger problem. It'll get worse. Matter of fact, the more Black people that are produced, the less seats they're going to, like, the less they'll get. So yeah, I'm not this notion of, abortion is wrong, but some of y'all shouldn't procreate. A lot of y'all shouldn't procreate, and I'm not for abortion. I'm against you all even having sex.
Just don't have.
I don't want y'all to come together at all. I want y'all to stay separate, because the problem is that Black people just produce more bots. They produce more Black people that's going to be used and tricked and deceived, and just like an assembly line, just on a factory, just putting out the same mindset, same outlook on life, no. We need some free thinking Black people to be produced. So that may require someone like myself to have a child with a woman that thinks like me. That may require, I don't know what's going to require, or going outside of your race. I don't know. But what's being produced, the masses of Black folks being produced, is not, it ain't it. I'm sorry.
No. And I don't believe in abortion at all. And I'm with Blanche. Like, y'all don't need to have sex at all. Y'all don't need to procreate at all, because of what you guys are producing. Your kids is out here, your sons and your daughters is out here robbing and stealing and killing. Okay, that's just the facts of the matter. And so for Jesse Waters, so this is Harold Ford Jr. Look at him. It's always the light skins, Blanche. It's always the light skins going hard.
I know he's married to a white woman.
Probably. Hold on, let me see.
I know he is. He has to.
Oh yeah, yep. He sure is. You called it. You called it.
Looking like this.
Becky with the good hair. Okay. She is Becky with the good hair.
Oh, she all right though. I ain't gonna listen now.
Oh yeah, she's beautiful.
Listen now. He didn't get no slouch now.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Listen,
hold on. They got kids?
Yeah, they got children.
Oh yeah. Them kids is white, Blanche. They are flat out white. Them kids is white. They beautiful. Becky.
Who is his second wife? Because
he had two wives?
Yeah.
I mean, he's divorced.
He had two wives.
Hold on. All right. Let's see. First wife.
She cute though.
Blanche gonna get himself. Okay, so his first wife was Dorothy Jean Bowles. They were married and had 3 sons.
Okay, so
Dang.
that's who the blonde. So that's who the blonde is. So the blonde, no, because that's Emily Thurkland. No,
No, Dorothy Jean Bowles. Hold on, let's see. Dorothy Bowles. Let's see
unless
who.
he has children with both of them.
Yeah, he got children with both of them.
It's crazy because his kids with the second wife look blacker than him. That's crazy. His kids of the second wife look blacker than him. That is insane.
Wow. I can't find his first wife.
I can't either. I see him with a redhead. That might be his first wife because it's a picture of both of them. I'm trying to find it again. Let me just pull it up.
But look at the eye. Look at the eyes. The man is white. Okay. But it's always the light skins, y'all, that go so hard. Oh, this is mama. Is this his mama? So it might be, oh, it's okay. So sorry. So that's not his, no, this is his mama. So he's only been one. He's never been divorced. So it says Howard Ford Jr. has never been divorced. His only marriage is to his wife, Emily.
Okay.
So he's never been, so this is his mama. So his mama was married to the daddy. For 30 years. But it's all, let me tell you, it is always the light skins.
Always.
It's always the light skins.
Conspic mom says, she says, wait, I think Jesse Waters was quoting the other guy.
He shouldn't even quote it, is what me and Blanche are saying. Like, fight for your race, sir. You shouldn't even quote it. You literally should not even quote it. This is what Jesse Waters' conversation should have looked like, y'all. It should have said, we need to have more black babies. You can argue that, but let's talk about the white baby crisis that we're having. Fight for your, like, white people are cooked, okay? The reproductive rate, I can literally line up probably at least 10 of my white older friends, and I have white older friends that I love, that have 0 grandbabies. 0. I can name 10 of them, Blanche, that have no grandbabies. I can't name 10 black people that don't have grandbabies. So what I'm saying is that Jesse Waters, there's nothing wrong with what Jesse Waters say. I can say confidently as someone who used to be black, we don't need more black people. We don't need more white people. We need more quality human beings.
Yes.
And when you do it as a percentage, if you're looking for quality human beings, most of the time, they're not going to be black. I know that sounds so bad. Blanche, I'm lying. Blanche.
Somehow, some way it works out that way. It's just, and it's because when black people are born, their parents are already lost in the sauce. So it's just inevitable the children going to follow suit. Like it's a lose-lose for a black child. You know, you might have a white household. One of the children are conservative. One of the children are liberal. You know, one's a liberal, one's a conservative. You maybe have the parents. The dad might be conservative. Mom be kind of like, that's a white household. It's like a mix. Black is all black. It's all ain't no conservative black child coming up. Ain't no conservative. No.
Even if they conservative, they still black.
Still black.
And y'all black conservatives? Can we just is it not a hustle, Blanche? Blanche, don't leave me out here.
Listen, the fact that you have to say black conservative lets you know it ain't real. Like the fact that you can't just say conservative and a black person pop in your mind lets you know it ain't meant for you to be conservative if you're black. The fact that you can't, when you say Republican, a black person don't pop in your mind, that means it ain't meant to be Republican. Black ain't meant to be conservative or Republican. It's just not. Nothing about black meshes with conservatism or being a Republican or even being Christian. It just don't even mesh.
Anytime you hear these black conservatives, and I love them. I have some that are my friends. I revere them. I think they're wonderful. I think they're awesome. I don't even think they hear themselves sometimes. But once they start talking black, you immediately know that they're not conservative. Because to be a conservative, you can't be a color. You literally have to look at yourself as equal to anyone else on the face of who's an image bearer made in the image of God. You literally have to look at yourself that once you start dividing, you start making excuses, you start saying, oh, black this, black that, black this. I'm checked out, Blanche. I start getting checked out.
Because I already know how it's going to end up. Even with white conservatives, when they say stuff like, when I always cringe when they say, now listen, we know that there is racism in America. We know that America has a racist past. We know the ills. I can't.
La, 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 la.
I don't give y'all nothing. They ask me, they say, Blanche, is America racist? Absolutely not.
Nope.
Was slavery bad? No, it's in the Bible, right? No, it wasn't bad. No. I'm like, I know if you give them an inch,
they take a mile.
Take a mile. You can't agree to none of it.
You gotta denounce it all. I literally I said it on a podcast the other day, and when I say they ripped me a new one, they were reporting me just because I said slavery was a gift. I'm going to continue to say it until y'all get it through your thick skulls. Slavery was a gift. Why? Because all things work together for the good of those who love God and who are called according to his purpose. If we had not been through slavery, we would have been over there in Haiti eating dirt cookies. We would have been in Africa in mud huts. Lord knows what would have happened if the white man didn't have us over here. Clearly, it wasn't too bad because y'all didn't want to go back to Africa after they freed y'all. And everybody, since the beginning of time, has practiced slavery. This was just now y'all's turns. This was your ancestors' turn. And when Joseph in the Bible was sold into slavery as a sinless man, which I know you guys were not sinless. He was a just man. I don't call him sinless. He was a just man and he was sold into slavery. What did he say to his brothers? He said, you meant it for evil, but God meant it for my good. So why do you think that you're so special? Y'all are not better than Joseph. Y'all are not better than Job, who lost everything. Y'all are not better than Peter, Paul. Y'all are not better than them. So what makes you think? Yes. So what makes you think that you don't deserve slavery? You deserve death according to the Bible. So slavery was a gift so that God may be glorified. And if you don't believe that, you don't believe the Bible and you're not a Christian. So leave me alone, y'all. Let me cook.
Let her cook. Don't y'all like that? Don't y'all like to let her get a 10-piece all flat?
Period.
Let her cook. And I'll say this. If the result of slavery was for me to be born in America free, I'll take it every time.
Thank you.
Matter of fact, make some more whips and chains.
Thank you.
And the crazy part is, y'all still practicing slavery in Africa now, though. You're still doing it now. In the Middle East, they're doing it now. Like you're doing it in China. They're doing slavery around the world now. White folks ain't committing slavery anymore. Y'all doing it now. White folks been done with slavery. I want to say, matter of fact, white folks practice slavery the least amount of time.
Yep.
The least.
And probably the most humane.
what we know was the most humane, because listen, we know.
Yep.
How we know it was the most humane? Because our wife will treat y'all today.
Ew.
You know what's funny? They always talk about this great shift. I always ask them, when did white people go from lynching y'all, hanging y'all, beating y'all, killing y'all, eating y'all, feeding the babies, the alligators, like using your hair for pillows,
It just didn't happen.
When did white people go from that savage barbarians just annihilating black people, treating them so inhumanely, just all these atrocities towards, when did they go from that to what they are today, giving y'all social services, free education, terrified of being called racist? Like, can someone please point me to the great shit? You know the thing when they say where the party switched?
Yep.
Show me when white folks switched. It's a lie.
Exactly.
It's a lie. Yes, a lie. But show me when white folks switched. Show me when white folks switched from evil and savage to afraid to be called racist. Show me the switch. When was that moment? When was that moment in U.S. history? White folks said, you know what? We don't want to be savage. You know what? We tired of eating y'all. We tired of whooping y'all. We tired of enslaving y'all. We tired of feeding y'all to alligators. We tired, y'all. We tired of stealing y'all inventions. We tired. We tired.
That never happened.
We tired.
And it's, yeah, like somebody said there was a girl on whatever podcast. Oh, yeah, Blanche sent me that clip. You want to go over it?
Yeah.
You want to go over that clip, Blanche? Oh, my God. When she said that white folks was eating black people, they just make it up. Y'all just make it up.
But you know I'm starting to realize, and I talked about this, I said it earlier, that when you make everything about race, it lowers your IQ.
Yeah.
To believe most of the stuff that black folks believe, I will say that it is programming, propaganda, but I will concede on the fact that your IQ has to be low to not even examine what you're even being fed. Like to not even say, wait, this don't even sound, this sounds crazy. This couldn't have happened. Y'all just take it as it is and just repeat it.
It's actually really sad.
I might have it too.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
I just sent it to you if you don't have it. I just sent it to you in your Instagram.
All right.
Like literally just make it up. That's why I said the whole Black Wall Street, it just came up too, like it started being too prominent too early. Like I would have heard, y'all, I was with the Bliggities. Let me tell you, anything bad about white people, we knew, and it was drilled in our head, okay? We would have known if they were smart enough to make up the fact that white folks was eating people. They would have made it up, but they weren't even going that hard on white people when I grew up with the Bliggities.
I don't think I saved it.
I got it. I literally just forwarded it to you. Hold on, but I can get it on Instagram.
It's my email.
No, that's fine. I got it. But yeah.
Why didn't I save that one?
It was like Blanche, this is just, these people just literally.
They were just talking so matter of factly, like, yeah. He was looking like, what?
No, but see, even that, why was he accepting that as a white man?
Oh, no, he didn't accept it. Trust me.
The oppression was worse, the oppression of women or the oppression of African Americans or blacks?
They used to eat us.
Really?
Wait, what? Eat?
African Americans were eaten. Do they not teach this? They were eaten.
Whoa. Do
Turned
you think
into
there was
furniture?
widespread cannibalism in the United States in like
This was with a specific lady in New Orleans, and she featured. I know who you're talking about.
Wait, hold on. One example of cannibalism is not evidence of widespread.
They used to.
You can't give them nothing. You can't give them nothing.
Give them
one
anything.
example of cannibalism.
No, because the premise is false. You can't concede.
You can't.
Africans are eating Africans right now.
Facts.
They're cannibals right now in Africa.
Indians was eating each other as
Indians was doing it. Haitians is doing all these folks around the world, everybody except white folks is eating each other.
White folks stopped the Indians from eating each other.
But y'all call them racist.
But that's why he said one example of cannibalism. No.
What you're saying is untrue.
You're a liar.
Matter of fact, the woman that they bring it up is a fake story anyway. I don't even believe that story.
Exactly. The Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, he was not just eating black people. He was eating everybody.
Everybody got ate. But let's be honest. The reason why Jeffrey Dahmer was targeting blacks more is because y'all are so easy. Y'all are so enamored and impressed by a blonde-haired white guy who was taking candy from a baby. It was easier. It was easier to get y'all.
More of y'all gays. It's more black men practice homosexuality as a percentage than other. And I think it was Dr. Umar that said, gays is not a black thing. You know, homosexuality is not a black thing.
Oh yeah, they say that white people invented homosexuality. I said, yeah, right.
Well, who mastered it?
Yeah.
Who mastered it? Because let me tell you something. The blacks are getting it in.
Because let y'all tell it, everybody in the Bible was black. And there was 2 cities filled with y'all flamethrowers. Sodom and Gomorrah. They said the city had so much sin it was glowing. So y'all say y'all was all in the Bible. You said it was black. So the first black gay metropolis was Sodom and Gomorrah. Black people, Twin Cities.
They was riding around and getting it, okay? And so I think Jeffrey Dahmer was eating black people more, like you said, it's because black people also are the most irresponsible when it comes to sex.
Yes.
That's just the truth. You don't get a lot of white men just, going and trying to find anything to sleep with.
Yeah.
I mean, well, maybe they do. I guess, but I just know y'all. I don't know white men.
The black community, part of black culture, is poor sexual habits, and we know this based on STD rates, based on single motherhood, based on abortions. Like we have measurable data to back up that black folks, by and large, are sexually irresponsible.
Yep, promiscuity. So this guy is saying this, and it's just here we go.
Skin us and make leather out of it.
Hold on. Hold on. This gonna be 2 parts. I see a comment here by Dave, the business bully. So we're gonna address what they say, then address what the business bully say. Can you rewind it, please? Please rewind it.
Oh my God! They said they used to skin us and make leather. Hold on, on Instagram you can't rewind it, so I have to look.
And why is that even a question?
I think he's saying because you're only pointing to one example.
You're like, it's not one example. Christopher Columbus wrote about eating children.
Christopher Columbus is a cannibal now?
Yes, he has he literally has journals of eating children. That is
whoa. I don't know. We got to fact check this shit.
See, that's why I say white people, it's over for y'all. She was confident enough to say that in front of y'all, and y'all didn't
just say you're lying. It's not true.
Oh, Christopher Columbus was eating people.
Yeah, we gotta fact check that. No, if
you're a liar,
I'm gonna say it's a lie. It ain't.
You're a liar. Black people lie.
Black people lie. They lie. Especially the one with the wig on her head. They lie.
Why can't y'all say that? Why can't white people say it?
Looking like Scissor. What's it called?
Yes. Y'all see why can't they just say it, Blanche? And white people, y'all are cooked. Y'all are sitting there taking this on your show. We got to get on the whatever podcast. Whatever y'all call us, because we got to get on there. We will tell sis you're a liar. But black people lie, so I get it. I get it. You're a liar. You, first of all, y'all don't even read. So how you going to tell me what the history book says?
Show me what book did you read that in? Give me the author. Give me the book. Matter of fact, go to the YouTube channel. Just show me where Christopher Columbus wrote down in the journal that he was eating babies. Show it to me.
Never happened. Never happened. But you can't do that because you're black. She's black, and he will be called racist. And this is why white people, this is why y'all are cooked. The Whatever podcast is an amazing podcast.
It is.
And he can't even say to her, you're a liar. Sorry.
What's crazy is if she was talking about now, if Andrew Wilson was on there, he would tell him, you ain't, it's not true.
Or what's his name? Myron.
Yeah. Myron, Andrew, then you go and say that ain't true.
He be like, you're a liar.
Myron be like, you're stupid. You're dumb. You're dumb. Now low IQ. Low IQ.
I love Myron. People do not like Myron. I like him because he be like, oh, there she go, chimping out.
Chimping out.
Here we go. Let's watch.
Oppression was worse, the oppression of women or the oppression of African Americans or blacks?
They used to eat us.
Really?
Wait, what? Eat?
African Americans were eaten. Do they not teach this? They were eaten.
Whoa.
Turned
You think
into
there was
furniture?
widespread cannibalism in the United States in like
This was with a specific lady in New Orleans, and she tortured. I know who you're talking about.
Look, the white girl said what? Tortured. She didn't say eat. But she's like,
hold up,
co-signing.
Hold up. The black girl said, do they not teach this? Young lady, there is no school in America teaching that white people ate black people. No school teaches that. No school teaches that. Not a single school teaches that white people hate black people. No school.
Because it didn't happen.
Thank you. Did they not teach this? Nobody teaches that. Nobody.
They needed us on that show.
Oh my
Here we go.
goodness.
And then here Becky with the blonde hair says, yeah, there was one person that tortured. No, we didn't say torture, sweetheart.
No.
We didn't say torture. They said eating.
Did that white woman eat them? That's the question.
And then the answer is probably no. But then look at what he
Wait, hold on. One example of cannibalism is not evidence of widespread.
They used to skin us and make leather out of it.
Show me a picture of a white person wearing a nigga suit. Show me. Show it to me. Show me. Just show me the picture. Show me, please. Show me the designs. Show me where they sketch. Show it, please show me.
Y'all, it's too late for this. Blanche is annoying.
It's crazy. Show me where they were selling the nigga jacket, the nigga pants.
Yo, I got this hot off the press. Hot off the press.
They used to skin us alive and make leather.
Oh my God.
Ma'am, where did you get that from? Where did you, do you understand how insane that is? White people were skinning black people and then wearing the skin.
It never happened. Things that never happened for 500.
Why? It never. What period of fashion was that in these Western countries? Show me. What period of fashion in America when they were wearing human skin?
It just never happened. Things that never happened for 200, Alex.
And then y'all make me look bad. Because I'll be like, it's not low IQ. What do y'all say something stupid like this?
I told you, Blanche, it's low IQ.
I'll be like, it's not low IQ, it's programming, it's propaganda, they being taught this, they being forced. And then you say, they used to skin us and make leather. What?
Blanche, this is what you get with black people. This is what you get with black people.
And you are literally wearing somebody. So the irony of all of this is that you have some bodies or other things, hair in your head. The only people I see wearing other people's stuff is black people.
That's true. That's true. Shout out to me. I won't send y'all my brand until I get a check.
Goodness.
And they're accepting that. That's what I'm saying. The fact that they didn't shame these women like painfully just tells you white people are cool.
Like, why is that even a question?
I think he's saying because you're only pointing to like one example.
You're only pointing to one example. Just blonde. Just be quiet.
Be quiet. Or say you lying. Either be quiet or say you lying. That's it. Then your only two options.
Yes. You're only pointing to one example. No, she didn't have an example. She said they used to skin us and make leather out of our skin. First of all, I didn't know that our skin made leather. Like can black people's skin make leather? It's like, what are we doing here? Second of all, white people are just letting her say it and then saying, well, this one example. She didn't give you one example.
You helping her out.
Thank you. White people need to start shaming these people.
She has no idea.
You said what?
She has no idea who you're talking about, that woman in New Orleans. She has no idea. She didn't know nothing about that. You gave her that.
No.
But guess what? She'll go repeat it.
Thank you. And then they'll go back and they'll say, well, there was one example. No, there wasn't one example. There was no examples.
It's all a lie. It's a lie.
Keep going.
Not one example. Christopher Columbus wrote about eating children.
So the one example turns into Christopher Columbus.
And look at her face. Her face is like, these are stupid.
Yes.
Look at her face. Her face is like, my God, they are really this dumb.
And she can't say it. Why can't she say it?
She can't say it. Listen, look at the look on her face. She is like, oh my God, it's actually true. They really are this stupid.
Yes.
That's the look on, like that. Like that is a confirmation look on her face. Like it's confirmed they're this dumb.
They are, sis. Sis, they are. This is Blanche, and people don't want to admit it. This is what you get with black people. You give them an inch, you take a mile. You admit that slavery was wrong, and then they start saying, you used to whip and chain us. Okay, fine. Yeah, we used to whip and chain you. Okay, yeah, we used to do that. Then you used to have chattel slavery, so you used to treat us like dogs.
Well, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we used to. Yeah, okay, yeah, we used to treat you like dogs. Okay, now we used to eat you. Okay, it keeps escalating.
And now you still doing it to us to this day.
Exactly. Soon it's gonna be what's gonna be next.
We never left slavery.
Y'all eating us today.
Y'all eating us today. Y'all heard about McDonald's? y'all taking all the dead bodies and grinding them up in McDonald's hamburgers.
That's exactly what white people. I blame y'all. This is y'all fault.
I blame white people. You all dropped the ball. You got I don't know what made y'all afraid of black people. I could have told y'all.
Well,
thank you, Helena. Columbus wrote about natives sacrificing kids and eating their hearts. Thank you. That sounds more realistic. That's what he wrote, what he observed.
That was Indians.
Yeah, no. It was black people. Since y'all want to say y'all was the first, it was y'all.
True. That's true. That's
true. It was y'all.
True.
When Columbus came, he saw black people. Okay, then y'all was eating each other. Then that's y'all then.
Exactly. And it's really sad that white people have rendered themselves like helpless to people who don't contribute anything to you guys' life but diversity. Ain't no white people getting mass hired by black people. Ain't no white people making them like like, why do y'all feel like y'all have to do this?
It's crazy. Stimulated student said some slaves bought their freedom. So if you go back and watch Roots, and it was Chicken George, and he was with another slave, and he saw the other slave walk into the front door with the white man, and he asked me, he said, "How you get to walk in the front door with the white man?" He said, "Oh yeah, I'm free." He said, "How you get free?" He's like, I bought my freedom. Like, think about it. This is in the movie Roots. So he tells Chicken George, he said, "Chicken George, listen, man, you can buy your freedom too."
How, when they didn't make any money?
But guess what? Chicken George was getting paid to fight chickens.
Thank you.
So Chicken George replies with, "Man, shoot, I like these nice clothes too much to buy my freedom. I like to buy my wife nice things to buy freedom." So Chicken George in the movie says he would rather wear nice clothes and buy his wife nice things than to be free. So when you all talk about, and guess what? You all love Roots. You said Roots was true. You accepted it as the gospel. So you all follow Roots.
And it's all a lie.
And it's all a lie, but y'all follow it. So in the Roots movie, Chicken George said that he would rather wear nice clothes and buy his wife nice things than be free. So when you all talk about slavery, I believe that the majority of slavery was people who did not want to go out there and conquer this land themselves. True. A bunch of folks didn't want to go out there and fend for themselves. It was a lot easier to work on somebody's land and get food, clothing, and housing. That's what, in my opinion, most slavery was. Most slavery was not, why would I buy a slave and then beat them to death? What would be the purpose? The crops still got to be planted and brought in. The work still has to be done. So why would I be beating my slaves up to where they can't work anymore? It don't make any sense. And then another thing, why would y'all say y'all was on the ships packed like sardines and rats and piss and urine and feces and sick. So if you came off the ship and you were malnourished and sick, I'm not paying for you. Why would I pay for a sick slave that I got to nurse back to health? It doesn't make any sense. I'm the one out here catching arrows, defending y'all against low IQ. I'm the one doing it. I got friends that are black that say, "No, Blanche is low IQ." Like they are. RPG said, "Lord, like they already conceded it's low IQ. They're not going no further with that discussion. It's low IQ. I'm the one fighting with my pen and pad. Okay, programming back in 1906. Like that's me. They like, nah. And this girl's face on this screen right here says, "Oh my God, they are really this retarded."
They are. They are. I'm sorry. I'm around black folks 90% of my life, y'all. The people that I love, I can honestly say, unless you unblack yourself, unless you just completely denounce your blackness, this retardedness seeps into your brain. It really does. And you will be repeating stuff like this. You will be believing stuff like this. You will be quoting these things. And it's not good. It's very low IQ. And you wonder why people don't want to be around you. There is a reason why most people in prison are low IQ. That is one of the things. Because low IQ people, this is how they talk. And low IQ people don't value life. Low IQ people shoot, stab, and kill people who look like them over a pair of sneakers. That is low IQ.
They don't value truth either. They value emotions.
Yes. And it's very low IQ to pander to these kind of people. I mean, so white people, I don't know. Y'all not doing better.
Christopher Columbus is a cannibal now?
Yes, he has he literally has journals of eating children. That is
Whoa,
true.
whoa! I don't know. We got to fact check this shit. Which
Christopher Columbus is a cannibal now?
This is the problem because the greatest privilege that black people have is when they say something they're believed. Like the fact that what they're saying is utter nonsense to us, and these white folks are like, hey, maybe it is. Like it's like they're actually contemplating that it might be true. I would tell them it's all a lie. None of it's true.
None of it. Including the story of slavery that y'all told. I am starting to believe that whole story is cooked. Y'all were indentured servants. Y'all volunteered even after you were free to work. That's what sharecropping was.
Well, true.
Sharecropping was, hey, you volunteer to go and work the fields because you didn't want to be free. There's a book that I think they were talking about, The Responsibility of Freedom. Y'all don't want to be free now. Y'all got an independence card with food stamps on it. Y'all don't want to be free now. It's hard to be free, Blanche. It's hard to go out there and grind. It is hard to be responsible for you. It is hard to admit that you are less than the person who studied all night and you know you did not. It is hard to grind. It is hard to be the top of the food chain. And they just let y'all just have it and y'all can't even sustain it. Y'all can't even sustain it. They give you DEI. DEI, honestly, Blanche, DEI should work like this. 10 years, for 10 years, you get to be at the top so you can catch up. Y'all have had it for over 100 years. And y'all still haven't caught up. It's hard.
It's hard. So, in this, Helena said, put something in here. Anthony Johnson is why slavery became a cradle to the grave institution. A black man, true. 1755, yeah. He did. It's true. He went to court. Now, keep in mind, his slave, I think it was Casser, but I don't misquote me, but his slave was being kept past his time. Keep in mind now, the black slave owner didn't follow the rules. Anthony Johnson was keeping his slave past his time. So the black slave runs away to the white plantation. The white man honors him. So then they didn't have to go to court. So the slave goes, like y'all said slavery was brutal, but there's so many stories of slaves going to court. I said, well, how were slaves going to court if they were slaves? How are they even seen as human? Y'all said they weren't seen as human, right? So how was a person not seen as a human being being heard in a court in front of a judge and a jury? Doesn't make any sense. Like the story falls apart. You actually start looking at what was going on back then. So Anthony Johnson went to court and he won his court case to make his slave a slave for life. There was no such thing as a slave for life prior to a black man suggesting it. So this whole notion of someone being a slave their entire life, a black man divides that up.
Consistent with black people's behavior, not following the rules, wanting things to go differently, wanting the worst outcomes. Why would you want to keep somebody cradled to the like first of all, y'all keep glamorizing slavery, but imagine I don't want to take care of big people, okay? like feeding them, clothing them, like it was so great.
When they get sick,
like the jig is up, okay? And white people need to start walking into this. Like slavery, there was a reason why only 1 to 3%, we don't even know the numbers, 1 to 3% of white people own slaves because it's not a great thing, just so you know. It's not that great. Having to take care, feed, clothe, and they walking up to you, they low IQ, and you're trying to get a little bit of cotton out of them. And like you said, if you beat them, they can't work. So why would you beat them? And then that means you got to feed them and clothe them and they can't work. There's a reason why they freed y'all, because it wasn't all that great anyway. That's what I'm starting to believe.
And just because they don't show you all these pictures, white people pick cotton and tobacco and sugarcane as well. It was an industry.
Exactly.
White folks was working. Dear black people, white people were working. What do you think they were doing? If cotton is an industry, if tobacco is an industry, sugarcane is an industry, what do you think white people were doing if only 2% of them owned slaves? That means the majority of white folks had to work. So what were they doing? Keep in mind, you only pick cotton 2 months out the year.
Yes.
So y'all wasn't picking cotton year round in the heat. 2 months out the year, y'all picking cotton.
And they got to quote unquote still feed you throughout the year.
All y'all wasn't blacksmiths. You only gonna pick a crop when it's harvest time. So what were y'all doing in the times where the crops wasn't coming in, the cotton wasn't being picked? What were y'all doing? What were y'all doing?
I don't buy it, Blanche.
I
don't buy it. Like, I'm sick of y'all. Y'all done got to the point where we used to buy all the stories. You know, you ever know somebody and they just get too good with the lie get too deep that you, at first you believe the lie and then they just start talking too much. You know, they start telling too much. Then you start saying, whoa. That's what's happening with American slavery story. Y'all done took it too far. Now y'all...
Yeah, y'all took it too far. It's now in the land of make-believe.
Yes, y'all saying they were eating people, and y'all saying now they were taking your skin to make leather. See, now you took it too far. Now we don't believe nothing.
Now we don't believe none of it. Santa Claus had the elves was really black slaves, and they was in the North Pole. He had them. We don't believe it.
Tooth Fairy was really black.
Tooth Fairy was really black, trying to escape, trying to give the black kids money when they lost their teeth from the white man knocking their teeth out. It's just too much.
It's too much. Now we don't believe nothing. Now we can move on.
Hold on. So David Anderson has a comment on here.
Okay.
Another guy has a comment. His thing got 62,000 likes, 64,000 likes. Just because you didn't know doesn't mean that they're wrong. 64,000 likes. Because people are conditioned to believe that when black people are talking about anything racial, it's true. That's a conditioning for white people. Because white folks believe this stuff.
One person being a cannibal. Hold on. Somebody said, sorry, drop my mouse. Somebody said one person being a cannibal is not a reflection of all slave owners. Go back to school. Like, yeah, the white people, y'all are just not, y'all are not. Mm-mm.
Go up to, I want to go to David Anderson's concert.
Okay, go ahead.
The Business Bully. Let's stop pretending America's racial terror history was a few bad apples having a bad Tuesday. More than 4,000 black people were documented as victims of racial terror lynchings between 1877 and 1950. Think about this now.
I'm not talking about my friend.
And many of these murders were public spectacles with crowds. Food vendors, postcard, baby parts taken as souvenirs, and local officials looking the other way like cowardice had a badge. See what I mean? You see what I mean? You see how it started? It started with the lynchings, then they keep going. They keep going. So now it's carnivals and postcards and body parts and souvenirs and local officials, and black people were burned alive, mutilated, dismembered, shot, dragged, and tortured. Sam Hole was mutilated and burned in front of a crowd in 1899. Mary Turner, 8 months pregnant, was burned and mutilated and murdered by a mob in 1918. So no, this wasn't one crazy story. It was a system of terrorism used to keep black people scared, silent, poor, politically controlled. And the fact that people know more about fictional horror movies and actual American history is exactly while we keep having these kindergarten level conversations, the irony of that statement, with grown adults, read before you rebuke. I'm sorry, read before you rebuke. History has receipts. So this is what I mean. And what I mean is most of what he said is false, and it's false from the premise. So the premise is, the assumption is that when somebody got lynched, that they weren't getting lynched for a reason. That's the first thing. The second thing is, how does he have a paragraph about lynchings from 1877 to 1950 when that amount of deaths for Black people happens in a couple of months today for Black people killing Black people? So in my opinion is, this is 4,000 total for white people. Let's concede and say the numbers are accurate. That's 4,000 from 1619 to 1950. We're talking about 4,000 murders in a couple of months every year for Black people.
Not including the ones in the womb.
Not including the 20-something million abortions since 1973. The problem I have with this kind of rhetoric, the problem I have with it, is that it glosses over what's happening now. So what you're really saying is that America has an imperfect past. Well, so does every country, and so do you, and so do I. Everybody does. So why are we condemning white people for not being perfect when there is no one that's Black that's ever been perfect?
No one walking this earth surfaces.
So I have a problem with the premise of what he's saying, because what these girls are saying is a bold-faced lie.
It is. It is.
It's a bold-faced lie. So to even try to counter or support what they're saying with someone that is semi-factual, I disagree with it. If there were lynchings, the question is, how many lynchings were done for a reason?
All of them, probably.
And we know that lynching started with cowboys and Mexicans. It didn't even start with Black people. Lynching was not just for Black people. It was a form of mob justice that existed before it went to Black people. Think about it now. Lynchings came to Black folks in 1877. They were doing it before 1877. So lynchings aren't specifically for Black. My point is, this is why Black history is so dangerous for Black people, because it's not history. It's just programming. It's just propaganda. It's just to get you to hate white people. That's all it's for. It doesn't serve any purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. And someone said, who gives up anymore because the pity party is over. It's not, like, so white people are trying to combat this, but y'all, it didn't have, like white people, y'all literally need to start knowing your own history. They done told you enough about Black history, right. And y'all mad because President Trump is trying to clean up the Smithsonian because he's sick of it too. Y'all, this just didn't happen. It just did. What they're saying just didn't happen. And the part about the lynchings, you guys, even if that did happen, the deaths that are happening today, y'all don't care about lynching. Y'all don't care about it. Y'all don't. The lynchings that are happening in the womb, and then Helena just said she just looked up the numbers for 2024. 13,000 Black people were victims of homicide. Like
not by white people.
Yeah. Not by white people. And so I just, the reason this is allowed because white people have been weak. Y'all are not, and y'all not supporting each other. Y'all are not supporting each other. Like, I think it was John Doyle did that whole Black history because it literally never happened, right. Which I just love that he did that. But why didn't that get more face time. And then Matt Walsh, I think it was you that sent me the clip of him even he's doing a series about Black history and slavery and the true nature of it, and it just didn't happen. And y'all just keep letting these people who contribute nothing own this conversation, making you feel guilty. You're continuing to concede to things that never happened.
Hold on, RPG. Somebody says, Fit Preach 1963 says that we a trip. Y'all need to have me on there with y'all one night.
Oh, look, you
come on here and do what? We ain't gonna agree.
I think he's still Black, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Fit Preach. Yeah, you can come on. I don't know. Look, don't try to come convince me and Blanche. We so far. Look, we so Blanche.
We so far. We don't even. We question. Listen.
We far gone.
We done condemn Black Wall Street. We done condemn. Listen,
Blanche don't believe in no slave ships.
No slave ships. Y'all trying to tell me that it's all cap. We don't believe it.
It's all cap. Like he said, we have Blanche. Tell a story. We have fossils from every era of human history, and not a single slave ship.
They don't have no slaves. They got Viking ships. they got ancient ships from all over the world, but they don't have no slave ships.
Y'all, it's all a lie. I'm sorry. I'm convinced that, and like I said, I only believe that it's all a lie because y'all took it too far. I was with y'all. I was with Kunta. I was with the whips on the back. I was with you. Blanche, I was there I cried when I went to the Black Museum. Have you ever gone to the African American History Museum?
I went to the one in DC.
Uh-huh.
I go to one in DC.
I cried. Yeah, it was new. You remember, like, it's only like when Barack Hussein Obama.
Oh, I didn't go. Did I go?
It got built around his time there, because they had to do the Black. And I cried, y'all. I cried.
I didn't go. I don't think I went. I think I went.
You probably did because you was still Black.
I think I went. I think I took some kids there from here. We took a trip to DC.
Yeah. And so y'all had me, but the George Floyd was my breaking point. It was my breaking point. What was your breaking point, Blanche? George Floyd was my breaking point when I just went down the rabbit hole because I saw George Floyd and he looked like a dirty crackhead. And there was no way in the world that I was going to burn up any streets, that I was going to put a dirty crackhead in a golden casket. There was no way I was going to do that. And then that's when I started asking questions. When was your breaking point, Blanche?
I've always been kind of questioning certain things, but I think it was in 2020, and I want to say it was during COVID, because once that happened, I started questioning. It's just funny how I started questioning everything, and then I was listening to Black people. I was like, wait a minute. I think it started because I was arguing with Black folks about how this stuff didn't make any sense. They got y'all in the grocery stores walking in a single file line. I was like, I said, that don't make no sense.
Airborne disease.
Yeah, well, don't make any. So I think that's what started my mind. Then I started saying, wait a minute. But then when Joe Biden said, if you don't know who to vote for between me and Donald Trump and you ain't Black, I don't know. That thing hit me like a ton. I was like, what?
Really?
I was like, what? I was like, huh? So then I was like, oh no, Black folks ain't gonna vote for him. So I went to Facebook. Boy, them Black folks was like, he right. I was like, when Black folks turned on me, because Black folks turned on me first with COVID. They turned on me first. They was like, Black folks like, vitamin C really ain't that good for you and all that kind of stuff.
Stupid stuff.
Just ignorance, right? Vitamin D, vitamin C ain't that. So like, okay, fell out about that. Then there was a tweet. I'll never forget this. There was a tweet that somebody posted, and I said, "There's no way Donald Trump said this." Keep in mind, I'm black. I said, "There's no way this man said this." I looked up. I went to it. I said, "Let me go to his Twitter page." Think about it. I see all these tweets. I was like, "Let me go to his Twitter page and see." I went to his Twitter page, and it was a fake tweet.
Yep.
So I was like, "Oh my goodness!" I said, "Oh my goodness, we're being tricked." So I go. So I think I'm doing something good. So I get the fake tweet and the real tweet, and I post it on Facebook. I'm thinking,
nope.
If black folks know the truth, then they'll see the light.
Nope.
When I tell you they were going in,
I believe it.
I said, but the tweet is, I kept saying, but the tweet is fake. They kept saying, we don't care.
We don't care.
Racist.
Yep.
We don't care.
Yep.
Then I remember 2019, I'll never forget this. My god brother, I posted on Facebook, I was like, I said, how is Trump the most racist president when we had presidents that owned slaves? Just
things to make you go,
It might be 2018, honestly. 2018, I might have said it. 2018, I said that. I said, yeah, I said, how is he? We have presidents that own slaves. Black folks was going in.
Yeah.
He is, because I said, but he don't. I said, they own slaves. I said, don't make no sense. He can't. I said, by default, he can't be. I listed the people that owns. They didn't care. Then my god brother got on my page and he was like, take this down. Your mother would be so hurt behind this. You ought to be ashamed of your. I said, we've had presidents that own slaves. I said, how could he be the most? It don't even make sense.
They don't care.
He done called my family. The family turned to, keep in mind, listen to me. I was not a Trump supporter. I was very much black. Like I was with all the I literally was with all of it. I literally was not, and this man done turned everybody against me. I literally was not a Trump supporter. Literally, I was not a Trump supporter. Literally. And I'll never forget, we on the phone with my cousin. And I said, listen, I said, how can the man be the most racist if we had presidents that own slaves? I said, and my cousin was like, you know what? He right. How can he be the most racist? He right. My god brother said, I don't care.
Oh my God. I know it. I know what you're going through. I know.
That's when I knew that it wasn't about the facts, because black folks showed me this, that it wasn't about truth or facts.
Nope, not at all.
That didn't matter. It was about how they felt about what was going on.
I had people, and this is why I say it's low IQ. I had people that I talked to and I showed them the whole George Floyd situation, going back to that. And I heard people say, I don't care. They literally said that. And then I had one person who I love dearly say, well, he can come out now because we're not mad anymore. Derek Chauvin. So we ruined his life. And because they saw that he really didn't kill him, and I showed them the evidence, most people say they don't care about the evidence. But the one that I loved said, well, it's okay. He can come out now because we're not mad anymore. Derek Chauvin. This is what we talk about when y'all ask us to subscribe to this blackness, this darkness, this ideology that y'all have created, this godless ideology. When you guys are asking us and telling us, oh, y'all black, this is what y'all want us to co-sign to. I would argue that me and Blanche, we don't have the problem. We don't have the problem. Y'all have the problem.
Plural. Y'all have the problems.
Yes, facts. Let's read the super chats, Blanche.
Hold on. Somebody, the student said it's not low IQ, it's low integrity.
Same.
Chris,
those are the same. Here's what I say: if any man lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives freely. So a person who is low integrity, is low IQ, is evil, is godless. Because if you don't know, the Bible says, if you believe the Bible, and you know y'all black folks, y'all say y'all Christians and y'all believe the Bible, there is no excuse for not knowing. There's no excuse. And the Bible actually says, because you have rejected knowledge. He didn't say y'all don't have knowledge. He didn't say. So I think low IQ is self-inflicted, Blanche. Because you have rejected knowledge, I will reject you. And I will also reject your children. That's what low IQ is. Godless. And you can be no priest of me. So all y'all churches, all y'all pastors that's teaching racism and blackness, just know that God said you can be no priest of him. Period. That's Bible, Blanche.
It is.
Okay, so the super sticker, thank you so much. Kofi19 says hippo characters. Oh no, I think he just. Oh
yeah,
he put
it's a picture. Yeah.
Okay, it's a picture. All right. Maestro Mark, you said BLM was in no small part of Russian op. What? Was in no small part a Russian op. They investigated Trump, but Russia spent 9 times more money on BLM bots. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it was bots. I'm telling you, I know people. I know human beings that was going hard. I know human beings that was marching, Blanche. I know human beings that are smart, black human beings that were traveling to go to these marches. I know them. So I'm sorry. I want to say it was Russia. I want to say it was bots. But I know it was blacks. it was the blacks. It was definitely the blacks. Sorry, Coffee. I hear you. Maestro, I hear you. But I don't know. I don't buy it. It ain't no bots.
Even if it was bots, black folks will look at the bots and follow it. Like the crash out is going to happen with black people, whether you have bots or not. Russia didn't need any bots.
Nope. Did not.
Everything was BLM. The churches was BLM. The schools, the white liberal, everywhere was everything was BLM. Everything.
Yep.
I'm in Atlanta. Everything was BLM. Everything.
The churches had matter is the minimum. No, you need a matter. And I remember this white lady who I love. Oh my gosh, she's like one of my favorite people, and she felt comfortable saying this to me, Blanche, because she knew I wouldn't judge her. And she says, "Black people got to care about themselves." She said, "Black lives got to matter to black people." And she couldn't say that. And it was the whole truth. She couldn't say that because, it was white people that would have drug her if she said that. Y'all better get it together. Blanche, what you got?
I'm glad she said it though.
Yeah. It's true. Anywho, you guys. Blanche, you look, it's 12:33. You want to do one more clip or you think you done?
Oh, I know I'm done.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching.
I'm done like it's later. Just start working.
I know. No, Blanche, we've been at work all day. We do this. This is our passion project. We're so grateful, you guys. We want to continue to do this, but we do need your support. If you haven't gone already to like and subscribe to our Unblack channel, please go do that. Hit us up. You guys, it really helps the algorithms out. Go ahead and hit the notification button. It does let you know when we post or when we are live. We're so grateful that you watch. We really appreciate you guys. Blanche, what you want to say? You have the final words.
Oh no, just make sure y'all go to our Instagram page, Unblack Official IG, and then Unblack Official YouTube, and unblack yourself. It's gonna take some time, but you're gonna have withdrawals. You're gonna, find yourself, want to engage in certain things and crave certain things, but in time, you will be free. You will be unblacked.
Good
We
night.
stepping out the dark into the light. No more blind. Now we see what's right. I'm not black, I'm free.
I'm black. We're breaking free tonight. I'm black. Walking in the light. Melanated, elevated. True.